Hi, and welcome to the LesParis.com podcast. I'm Les. This podcast is a short daily monologue that you can listen to. Use it to practice listening to English. Use it to stimulate ideas. Use it for BGM. Hello, and welcome to episode number 33 of the Les Paris podcast. Yesterday we talked about the longest rivers. Today I'm going to delve into a little bit of history and talk about the ages of man. The ages of man. Well, it's true that man has been around for ages, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about periods of history over human history. And remember, human history is pretty short compared to the history of the world. Anyway, humans really started their history with the discovery of fire, but they didn't really say the age of fire. So there is no age of fire. But humans discovered stone tools, and then the historians say that started the age of stone, or the Stone Age. Now, interestingly enough, I found out that there were some human cousins or relatives. They weren't humans, but they made stone tools before humans did, quite a bit before. So, is the Stone Age only for humans? Yeah, I think so. But if you want to think in a big way, the Stone Age includes non-humans too. Anyway, humans used stone for a long time, and then finally they learned how to make their fires a little hotter, and they could change some of the stones into metal, and that started the Bronze Age. And humans then had access to better tools. They could make bronze tools which were easy to shape, they were sharper, and they were harder. And of course, that led to great weapons, so man started really fighting in earnest then. Then, maybe around 1200 BC, man's fires got really hot, and we were able to change some stones into iron. Okay, iron takes a really hot fire to make it. The iron was better than bronze because it was much harder and stronger, and you could make it sharper as well. So, that led to the Iron Age. And after that, we get into more of the modern history of man. And the modern history can be broken into lots of little ages, but they're too small to be called big ages. And I don't know if we have names for these, like the Industrial Revolution isn't really an age. But I would argue now we're in the information age, for sure, because the way we can transmit and move information around and record it is amazing, and it's changing humans and it's changing the world. That's an overview of the ages of man. Thanks for listening. Wow, you've come to the end of this podcast episode. We talked about the ages of man, just briefly. Tomorrow I want to touch on history again and talk about the history of writing. Come back tomorrow and listen in as we talk about writing over the years.